objective is to find and kill assigned targets. Avoid being killed by other players.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer deathmatch game. I'm Broski, and today we're playing as Lady Maverick, my favorite assassin. Well, okay, that was weird. On the map Virginia Plantation. It's at night again, which kind of makes me feel like a night owl, which is kind of cool. We're gonna start off this game with a failed assassination into a smoke bomb stun. So that's pretty typical. That happens every game. Oh man. But I do have that recover perk on really quickly, so I get up from that pretty quickly enough. I recommend using that perk as well as Blender as my passive ones. Right out, I'm going to point out this player right here. You're going to see the Deacon here, slash the Preacher, run around everywhere in this map. This guy is going to do a high-profile action, and at the end of the game, he's going to help me prove my point in the aspect that quality does not count over, quality, I'm going to get this right. Quality is the best way to make your games count over quantity in Assassin's Creed 3. There we go. Got that right that time. You want to go for the quality kills. I stress this point a lot. You know, always go for those hidden incognito bonuses. Those are the things that are going to net you the points to win. The Deacon here is going to go for a different play style. I see a lot of people go for this high profile play style when they're trying to go for Animus hacks, maybe, possibly, because they present more opportunities for like stuns and everything like that. But you know, it's a high risk play, and I think the Animus hack is super unreliable, so I tend to not use it whatsoever. I did used to use the one where you had died enough where you could use that as a perk, but I don't die enough anymore. Because once you slow down, once you use your blend groups, once you use you know, smart assassin style thinking, you're not going to die as much, or at least die as much in a row. But that does take some time to get used to. Like any game, it takes some time to really acclimate yourself to how, you know, your play style is in that game. Going along with that though, this high profile action is the player's choice. I see a lot of people also complain, it's like, oh, it's just super unfair, you know, like people stay up on top of rooftops and you know, run around everywhere and just kind of ruin the flow of the game. And yeah, it is annoying, and it does kind of suck sometimes if you get them as a target or you're a pursuer. But again, they're going to be getting those 200-point kills while you're going to be pulling out those 600, 700, 800-point kills. Those things, you can't even compare with that. If you're going to get 4 times the amount of points that they are in one single kill, that's totally worth it at that point. I think it's not worth your time to stress about those play styles when you know you can win in an easier fashion. So I think that's something to focus on. A lot of people will tend to forget that in Assassin's Creed, but you know, that's fine. I think that's gonna be something interesting when the Assassin's Creed 4 multiplayer comes out. I haven't researched it too much, the multiplayer that is. I've seen a lot of the single player story stuff, but I haven't researched the multiplayer stuff too much because I'm trying to keep it at least surprising for me. Because there's so much information out now in this world that like you can just read up on everything, and I want to be pleasantly engrossed in the game instead of, you know, just kind of like so hyped up into it that it's going to be something that I don't want. But what I have heard from the single player story is expansive. I am super excited about that. I can't believe how much they throw into that. It's quite a contrast from Assassin's Creed 3 to Assassin's Creed 4, like the way they're handling their story. To me, the Assassin's Creed 3 story, while decent, I like a lot of the characters in there. I think the story was lackluster in comparison to Ezio's story, or even Altair's story. And Altair barely had a story in the first game. What made the difference was the expansions, you know, like Brotherhood and Revelations. And right here, I gotta point this out real quick. That was super lucky. I can't believe that happened. I was like, okay, she obviously knows you know, that's me. And then I don't know what happened. I lure her apparently, and then the robber was like, halt! This was too epic. I don't know what happened. It was the strangest things ever. So I recognized that the Independent was a pursuer, and I was risking the stun opportunity from the blend group and I don't get it because she drops a smoke bomb, but I lure her anyway to my copy, and then I'm able to stun her then, which is pretty great. I sense more whispers, and I see the robber coming, but at the same time, the Deacon attacks the Independent, and so I'm able to log on to the Deacon because he was my target, and I was able to get the kill there, and I was just super, like, whoa. That was the weirdest situation ever, but it worked out. And following that up, we have a very nice acrobatic kill right here. The fences in the Virginia Plantation map are really great for cutting off people in that fashion. A lot of people will tend to hide behind them, and it's just like, it's a fence. I can climb right over and kill you a lot quicker. So pay attention to those when those happen. Take advantage of those. Anyway, back to Assassin's Creed 4. I'm sorry, I got a little off topic there, but I had to bring that up because it was just super interesting. I'm thoroughly excited about the Assassin's Creed 4 single player. It looks expansive. They're bringing back more of a roaming aspect. You saw that a lot in the first one, and definitely in Assassin's Creed 2, where you could just get lost in the cities. I think it kind of lost its touch a little bit in Revelations and Assassin's Creed 3. I think they tried to focus more on different gameplay mechanics there. Well, Assassin's Creed 3, Revelations was pretty. You could get lost in that kind of stuff, but I found myself rushing quite a bit sometimes in that gameplay. But definitely Assassin's Creed 3, I didn't feel like I could roam around too much in the cities. The frontier was pretty great, but again, it was just so. It wasn't expansive. It still felt very confined to different locations. So I think the way they're thinking about Assassin's Creed 4 and how that gameplay and how that style will work is pretty phenomenal. I think they're solving a really great issue with naval battle and really emphasizing that your ship is a second character and that it's very important that you upgrade both of them. And it's just like I think it's pretty interesting, and I really can't wait to play that. And I think Edward Kenway is going to be a really interesting assassin to play as because it's a different perspective from that. So I'm really excited about it. I guess we'll just have to wait to see where that all heads. I'll try to research a little bit more about the Assassin's Creed 4 multiplayer, but I don't see it expanding too much besides maybe tweaking a few perks and adding more game types, I guess. It's pretty selective right now because the majority of players will still play Deathmatch, and it's the most addictive game type there is for the Assassin's Creed multiplayer, at least. And I think a lot of players will stick to that. But I think if they want to make the multiplayer polished, they just need to tweak some perks a little bit, work on their servers a little bit. I'm having a really tough time getting really solid no lag games recently. I don't know, that might be my internet too, actually, but that's a different story. I think if they just focus on creating a better service for multiplayer, then that would make it shine. I think a lot of companies will tend to forget that as well, but that's just my opinion for that. Yeah, I don't know. Man, I am very excited though. I can't wait to get my hands on that. So, back to the game a little bit. We see the preacher running around again, and he's able to take out my pursuer. So I'm kind of thankful for that. Again, you guys probably just saw him running around everywhere while this video was playing, but like that's a playstyle that I just can't push myself to do. It might be kind of like a challenge video, just to go high profile and see if you could win, but like, oh man, it's just annoying. Like, I don't think I could play that way. It just doesn't register in my brain that way, that like you can win that way, but whatever. This was a great kill that the I believe, who's that called? I believe it's a sharpshooter. That he was able to get that great acrobatic kill. That was really good. He hugged the wall, so I didn't see him at all. So I was really caught off guard there. So good for him. That was a really great kill for that. And now we have the Redcoat as our new target, who happens to make an appearance right in the center of the map here. This location, definitely within the Virginia Plantation, is where people tend to hang out. And we're able to use our blend groups very effectively. Transfer from one moving blend group to the standstill, and we're able to get our hidden incognito bonus, which was really good. I think that's a really slick way to take out a target, and that's something I try to focus on instead of high profile action, but that's fine. To each their own. This is the quickest gun I have ever experienced, and I went flying like Superman. Well, Superman who's just got exposed to kryptonite because he just kind of plopped. Anyway, we respawn. There's only 10 seconds left in the game. I have a pretty solid lead in my first place. I'm going to try to get one more kill, and I do, but it is contested against the sharpshooter. But we finished the game. Thank you for watching and listening to my commentary. I really appreciate all the feedback I've been getting. I'm really glad that people are asking, you know, my opinions and sharing their opinions on the videos. I finished on top with the red coat and sharpshooter running out second and third. So once again, thank you for watching. Like the video if you want to help the channel grow a little bit. I would really appreciate that. So more people can be exposed to the Assassin's Creed multiplayer experience and enjoy it as well. So thanks again. I will see everyone later. Bye-bye.